Hey guys, what is up? RobM here. This is my double A deck for Angels and Animals. So this one has 10 additional cards that can be used if you have a card in your regular deck that allows you to access the reserve. So you can have from 1 to 10 cards in a reserve. In a basic type 1 deck. I'm not super happy with all the cards in my reserve just because I have a lot of artifacts, but I guess that gives me the option to pick and choose what I think is going to be most helpful at the time. In my reserve, we have Ark of the Covenant, which is a Tabernacle, Solomon's Temple, and Heavenly Temple artifact. You're going to negate and underdeck a curse or an idol if your lone musician, priest, or revelation hero is blocked by more than one evil character. Enhancements used by that hero cannot be negated by an evil card. I've considered putting this in my main deck because it'd be nice to see this played more often, but it does give me the option to use one of my cards in my deck to get this out or to get it into my draw pile. Then we have Golden Altar. I really like this one. Protect your martyrs and revelation angels from the first evil enhancement played by an opponent each turn. So the first evil enhancement that's going to be played is not going to affect you. Yes, there's so many really good artifacts in Revelation of John set that it was hard to decide on what to go with. We got 7 Lampstands of the Fire. Just picked this card up recently, so I don't believe this was in my deck at the time of playing it at States. Protect hand, deck, discard pile, and good dominance from opponent. If your good enhancement in territory is discarded by an opponent, you may top deck it instead. Oh, this is I think this is probably an underseen card that might help against the Love at First Sight combo, because you're going to protect your hand, you're going to protect your deck, your discard pile, and your good dominance. So your hand can't get shuffled, that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. Now we got the Great White Throne. You may banish an evil card into discard pile to search deck for a hero. At any time, you may discard an evil card in territory to force an opponent to withdraw an evil character. And then Golden Censer, negate an evil or neutral card in play or set aside area. And then we got the Heavenly Temple, which is going to hold one of these Heavenly Temple artifacts. If your Revelation hero is banished, captured, converted, or underdecked by an opponent, you may discard 2 cards matching Hero's Brigade from hand or Martyr in territory instead. And then we have the 7th Trumpet, convert 1 human evil character to a White Brigade hero. And then what I mostly go for when I do access my reserve is these evil characters. We got Wild Dog, reveal a random card from opponent's hand, top deck it to draw X, or under deck it. If it is a good card, protect New Testament Lost Souls from rescue. Most of this Lost Souls in this deck are New Testament. I have considered making them all New Testament, which I very well may do in the coming weeks leading up to Nationals. When you view this video, it would be after Nationals. But, yeah, let's see here. Then we got Coliseum Lion. You may discard up to X of opponent's enhancements. If you discard at least 1, you may play an evil enhancement. May ban to a generic lion. Cannot be negated if Coliseum is in play. And then we have A Child is Born. Discard all demons in play. Cannot be interrupted, negated, or prevented. And we have a hero that can get this out. Alright, let's start with the Lost Souls. Here's the Old Testament ones. Unless a covenant is in play, the first evil enhancement you play each battle cannot be prevented by a good card. We have this one that if the rescuing player bans Old Testament and New Testament heroes, pretend good draw abilities, and protect this card from rescue. Alright, we have if opponent plays a good dominant, you can place this Lost Soul beneath owner's deck. Negate hero special abilities of any opponent with more than 3 good brigades in play. You get the first round protect, protecting from rescue except by a dominant or an angel. Alright, I put this Lost Soul in here so that I can get more cards out from my reserve. This card is put in territory and may shuffle a card from reserve. And then we have the New Testament only. All right, those are the Lost Souls currently in this deck. Alright. Remember, 7 Lost Souls allows you 7 dominants. So we got the Son of God, New Jerusalem, Angel of the Lord, and Guardian of your Souls for the good dominants. For evil, we have Destruction of Nehushtan. Discard 1 active artifact in play. Artifact's ability is negated. And then we have Falling Away. Select any redeemed soul and return card to your land of bondage. Character is treated as a lost soul. Subtract the rescue from appropriate player's current score. Discard any hero in play. For artifacts, we have the Golden Calf. Prevent special abilities on Old Testament heroes. Cannot be negated. Discard this artifact if Moses, Hosea, or Amos win a battle. And then we also have the Curse, Confusion of Mind. Negate all special abilities on opponent's heroes. An opponent may discard 2 good enhancements or 2 good dominants from hand to discard this card. Cannot be negated. Alright. On to the heroes. Alright. One of the most important heroes in my deck here is 1 of 7. If you control another Revelation Angel, negate opponent's neutral cards. You may search deck or reserve for New Jerusalem or reveal opponent's hand. Cannot be interrupted. So this is going to allow us to get the New Jerusalem dominant from our deck. And we also could get the New Jerusalem site/character. So I may consider putting the character in my reserve and moving one of my artifacts into my deck. Yeah, I think we might do that. Now we have Priest of Christ, negate demons. If blocked from hand, you may search deck for a good dominant or exchange this card with a Revelation hero in hand, deck, territory, or reserve. Cannot be interrupted. Very cool. We got the Angelic Army. Once per turn, if all your heroes are Revelation heroes and you play a good dominant, you may negate and discard an evil card in territory or set-aside area. Cannot be negated. We have the Binding Angel. Release up to X captured humans. You may underdeck a silver enhancement from hand to capture a demon. We have the 7 Trumpet Sounders. This is going to allow me to get some cards out of my reserve. I did have the Trumpet Artifact in reserve, and I believe I switched it out for that 7 Lamps of Fire artifact. But we still can use this to search out the 7th Trumpet. So search deck or reserve for a card with Trumpet in the title. If you play an enhancement with Trumpet in the title, copy its special ability. Cards with Trumpet in the title cannot be negated. Alright, here is the site, New Jerusalem, Bride of Christ. So this begins as a site. It's generic, generalist, and human when it's a character, which is a Malta Brigade character, so that's pretty cool. You may search your deck or reserve for New Jerusalem. Cannot be interrupted. So another way to get the New Jerusalem dominant out. So that's pretty cool. If all your heroes are Revelation heroes, ignore Malta Brigade evil characters. If you play a Lamb icon card, you may negate and banish an evil enhancement. So this is a human, an angel, and it's generalist and generic. So then X equals the number of heroes in play. So that's your heroes and other heroes as well. Alright, for site access, we have the Angel of Might. Negate evil characters with toughness X or less. May use any good enhancement. Cannot be negated. We have the Strong Angel from the King set. All special abilities on non-warrior class characters and non-weapons class enhancements are negated. And then we have the 12-8 Michael. Enhancements used by Michael cannot be negated. Definitely won a few battles with him. That's pretty nice. Angelic Warrior. First strike, protect hand, deck, and human heroes from opponent's evil cards. If blocked by a non-human, hero may ban to a Revelation Angel. So it's going to be nice to go out with them for banding. I'd like to see some more banding in this deck, but I don't have all the angels from the Revelation of John set, so it does kind of limit what I was able to do. You may draw X, limit 3, or search deck or reserve for Heavenly Temple or Heavenly Temple artifact. Cannot be interrupted. So Servant Angel is going to allow me to do a lot of searching of my reserve. So if I'm able to attack a bunch or even just battle challenge with Servant Angel, it's going to allow me to get out a lot of cards from my reserve. A Woman with Child, 6/12, white hero. Protect this hero from demons. You may search deck or reserve for a child is born or a good dominant. If it is the Son of God, this cannot be interrupted. So, first off, I would use this to get out the Son of God from my deck. If I already have the Son of God, I'm going to go to reserve and get out a child is born, as long as I see demons in play. Those are the heroes, and I included 12 of them. So I really want to be able to make a rescue attempt each turn. And in order to do that, I really wanted to maximize the number of heroes. Like I said, I might put this one in reserve and take out one of those artifacts. So yeah, actually I have 13 now that I added this site that becomes a hero. 13 heroes in deck. Alright. A lot of good enhancements here. Glad Tidings, negate and discard the last evil enhancement in battle. Alright, we got War in Heaven, negate and discard an opposing card in battle. So I put it with my good cards because I'm going to use it as good. We got Swift Beings, interrupt the battle and play the next enhancement. It's going to allow you to interrupt whatever your opponent's doing to you and do something to them first. Discard a site, return all human evil characters in battle to owner's hand. So the neat thing about this enhancement is I did put it with my good enhancements, but it can also be played as an evil character. And as you can see, I'm running Crimson, so I'll be able to use this either way. Vengeance of Eternal Fire. Banish an evil character, all evil cards in all discard piles, a single brigade site, and an evil fortress in play or set aside area. So if you're going up against one evil character, it's going to do a lot of damage to other stuff in the game. Birth Foretold. This is another way for me to get Son of God out of my deck. And I can do it in territory because this is a territory class enhancement. So we're going to search deck for Isaac, Samson, John the Baptist, or Son of God. And protect cards with those titles from opponent's cards this turn. So ideally, you're going to play Son of God when you use Birth Foretold. Alright, and then we got Angel's Sword. If blocked by a human evil character, hero may play the first enhancement. And we have Overwhelming Presence. Underdeck all evil characters in battle. Protection of Angels. We're going to interrupt the battle and protect all heroes in play and set aside areas from evil cards until the end of turn. Day of Fury. I have not had a chance to actually play this card yet. Whether or not that I've drawn it or not. But if used by a Job or Revelation hero, banish this card to banish all evil characters in battle. So this is nice because it's blue, it's silver, and it's white. So it's going to allow me to play that on my white heroes as well as my angels. Then we got another weapons class enhancement, Michael's Sword. Negate all immune abilities on evil characters and evil weapons. And then the first seal, heroes immune to all human evil characters. This ability cannot be negated. So this has been errated because you can't prevent something that cannot be negated. So this ability cannot be negated is what this really means. Alright, we got less evil characters because, like I said, I use this in multiplayer. Probably use it in 2-player as well. Just haven't really had much play in 2-player with this. We got Esau the Hunter. You may take an animal or Edomite from deck. If blocking, you may discard an animal to draw 2 and play an Old Testament enhancement. So Esau is going to let me get another one of my animals on my deck. This one I use as an evil character. So the Worm, he's a 0/1. It's going to give you initiative to play some battle stoppers. Negate and discard an enhancement. So if there's an enhancement in play, like a weapon class enhancement, it's going to give you the chance to discard that. Bear's a fun one to play because he's protected from discard, or Lost Souls are protected from rescue unless Bear is discarded, sorry. So you can look at X random cards in opponent's hand. Be the number of their good brigades. Protect and shuffle lamb icon cards. Protect Lost Souls from rescue unless Bear is discarded. And it cannot be interrupted by a good card. And then we have Hungry Lion. His star ability. Again, star abilities allow you to only do the star ability when it's drawn on your initial draw 8 for the game, or your draw 3 at the start of your turn. So if I draw this either at the start of the game, at the draw 8, or the draw 3, it's going to allow me to take an animal from my deck, or no, take an animal from, say, an opponent in play, or it's going to allow me to top deck an animal from the reserve. So it's another way for me to get out the animals that I have in my reserve. You may discard an enhancement or negate a good card. May ban to a lion. So I've considered, I don't really have too many more lions yet, but I've considered putting more lions in my reserve so that I can get them out with this card. And then we have lions. Discard a human. If it is a hero, its owner may reveal a good dominant from hand instead. And then another one that gives you some good initiative is Devouring Birds. If played from hand, banish a human from discard pile to increase Devouring Birds. X equals the banishes character's toughness. If blocking, you may return this card to hand after battle. Cannot be prevented. Alright. Last up, we have the evil enhancements. We got Scattered. Underdeck all heroes in battle. Cannot be negated if more than one hero is in battle. We got Stolen Blessing, which is good and evil. So for evil, we're going to include this card. Negate a good card or discard a hero. And since I have that Malta Brigade hero, if I end up playing that, I could use this card for good. So you may play an enhancement from opponent's hand regardless of brigade. That's pretty cool. Mostly I'm hoping to use it to discard heroes. But we'll see. I just actually added this card to my to this deck, so it hasn't been in any play yet. And then we have Dream, interrupt the battle, draw 3, and play next, allowing me to draw some of my cards. We got Dissension in Antioch, withdraw all heroes in battle, cannot be prevented. So if you're in a fight by the number situation, you're still going to be able to play this enhancement. And then we got Turncoat, withdraw all opposing characters. And we take one of the withdrawn humans to territory and convert it. There's another way to access the reserve, Lurking, interrupt the battle. Evil characters may ban to an evil character from hand, territory, set aside area, or reserve. Treachery of Jezebel, it's going to redirect. The effects of the last enhancement card played in current battle may be interrupted, and its effects either prevented or redirected to the hero of your choice. So you're going to want to redirect what the hero is doing to you, to them. Abducted subjects, capture a human or 2 humans if used by an Edomite to a player. So you're going to want to play this on Esau, and it's going to allow you to capture 2 humans in play, hopefully the one that's opposed in battle, and maybe another one in that same territory, to a player. So you want to capture it to your opponent's land of bondage so that you have more lost souls to go after. And then this is a fun one that I included that I can hopefully play off of Devouring Birds or the Worm to still have initiative to play the next enhancement. All opponents' heroes in play that are not in the field of battle at the end of this battle must be discarded. Well, that's a fun one to take out the competition. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Hope you enjoyed this video on our Angel and Animals deck, and have a good day. Thanks again for watching. Bye.